My painting's all cracked up. Well, actually, it's supposed to be because I used Crackle Paste in the bottom of this painting. It turned out fabulous, so much fun. I've used so many different textures and techniques on this painting, and today I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. Welcome to the studio, it's Froyle here, and I hope you're going to join me on this fabulous creative adventure. First of all, I'm using the golden Crackle Paste on the canvas. It's a 16 by 20 inch canvas, and I'm spreading the Crackle Paste on pretty thick. The thicker you put on the Crackle Paste, the bigger the cracks. Quite logical, really. If you scrape it on thin, then it'll crack in thinner cracks and create even more different textures. So you should try both, definitely. But I put it on quite thick. I wanted to create really big earthquake style cracks. For my painting, I've never done it before. Let's give it a try. It can only not work. We can fix it. Now, you do need to allow the Crackle Paste to dry. I think I left it for a few days. I'm pretty sure I did. Have a look at how chunky my cracks are. I think they're a little bit more flaky than I thought they would be, so we might have to put a coating on top of that, but it created the texture that I wanted, and I'm pretty happy. Dried up beautiful. What are we doing next? Okay, so next I pulled out my favorite golden iridescent bronze fine, and I'm painting it on the crackled areas. Now, you have to be a bit gentle. Like I said, it was a little flaky, but the acrylic paint's going to work really well because it's a good adhesive, and the coating of the paint on top of the Crackle Paste will hold it all in place. And then you see all of that glorious texture. I'm loving it. It really is a lot of fun. Right now, I'm enjoying experimenting with these paintings, trying different techniques, seeing what works and seeing which elements I really like the most. The colour is absolutely beautiful, and yes, the acrylic paint really holds the cracked elements together like an adhesive. Worked really well, beautiful. Very happy, off to a great start. Now, I decided today that I wasn't going to get too crazy with the colours. I wanted to do more of an earthy, neutral kind of palette. So I've pulled out some black, always a good place to start. Some beautiful Amsterdam bronze and the Amsterdam pewter, fabulous metallic colours. And then I've got some pearl white. I think I added a little dash of the white enamel paint into my pearl white because you'll see it had a bit of a reaction. Sometimes I mix my paints up and I forget when I add a little bit of dash of something until you actually see the response on the canvas. I'm pouring the black paint on first at the top. Yes, I'm wanting to have a little bit of a dramatic effect. Putting on the beautiful Amsterdam bronze with the pewter and the white pearl on top. Giving it a swirl around. I'm really wanting that paint to react and those textures to run over each other to create like a pearl cell kind of reaction. Then I pull out my heat gun to give it a blast to pop any bubbles, and you can see the cells forming. Putting on some more of the bronze and some more of the black, swirling it around and seeing what kind of composition I can create at the top section of the canvas. I put on some of the beautiful pewter colour, and then I added one of my squirty bottles that I'd mixed up to create swipes with. I think this is in another bronze colour. It looks stunning, and I pulled out my fabulous little travel hairdryer. I wanted the paint to move around more to create more of an organic pattern, and it worked beautifully. I love this little hairdryer. It's a recent addition to my techniques. It works really well, and it's really easy to get the paint moving. I just have to stop myself from getting too carried away and blowing everything off the canvas. I'm adding more bronze and putting on the white pearl. The beautiful neutral colours, the metallic shines are working really well. And then I added one of my absolute favourite elements at the moment is the Liquitex acrylic spray paint. I sprayed it straight on the paint surface because it's an acrylic paint, so it's compatible with other acrylic paints. It's one of my favourite, absolute favourite techniques right now is this particular paint spray. Then I added a black swipe into the top section. That's beautiful. It's creating some fabulous cells. Added a little line here or there just to strengthen the composition, and I'm absolutely loving this painting. Now I'm using the clear Liquitex pouring medium in the bottom section of the painting because I just want to cover the iridescent bronze fine crackle paste section without adding any paint over the top. So this works really well. I've been experimenting with this idea recently, putting transparent layers on the canvas in different areas, and it's going to blend in with the other paint without actually creating any color. It's working really well. I'm loving it. Have a look at the close-up of this beautiful painting, all the rich tones, the earthy colours with the metallic shines, and all of the beautiful textures. It's worked really well. What I'm loving, love the spray paint, loving the crackle texture on it, loving the swipe, that worked really well, loving the little splash of the metallic pearlescent white, that's reacting to the other paints. It's all creating such a beautiful combination of textures. And then that bottom section, it looks all cloudy, but it won't stay that way. That will dry perfectly clear. Can't wait to see it when it dries. I don't have to worry about it cracking because it's already cracked up anyway. Now this has dried up absolutely beautiful. I totally love it. Look at all the incredible texture from the crackle paste underneath, and my fabulous pour worked out really well. I'm really happy with the colours. Look at all this texture. And putting the clear at the bottom just kept all that beautiful colour of the iridescent bronze fine. That looks pretty chunky in all of its crackle paste goodness up to here, and my beautiful fluid pour there, and my fabulous cells. So now it's completely dry. It's been a few weeks, and I'm going to put on some of this liquid glass. This is a fabulous product. It does exactly what it says. It looks like liquid glass. It's the closest thing to resin in an acrylic. I have had a few problems with it arriving with kind of clumpy bits in it. I then have to strain it, which really annoyed me and put me off buying it again because it takes so long. It's such a drag, and I'm so impatient. But the finish on the painting that I was using on was so good, so incredibly beautiful, glossy and shiny and thick that, yes, I bought myself a new bottle, got over my impatience, and I had to have some more. Now, note to self, it's very expensive here in beautiful New Zealand, but if you're somewhere where they're making this, made in Canada, it's probably more affordable. But I love it. It's an incredible product. It does do exactly what it says, and it looks like liquid glass. Have a look at it. No clumpy bits in it. This is a brand new bottle that I just got arrived from Amazon. So it's looking clear and beautiful and perfect. And what it's going to do is put a glorious thick resin-like layer over the top, which, as you can see as I'm scraping it on, really does bring out and highlight all of the incredible, fabulous colours. It's also going to enhance all that glorious texture and the difference between the beautiful fluid painting and the crackle paste. It dries to a beautiful shine, and I know I'm going to love it. Now I like to put it on with a palette knife, scrape it over, get a smooth covering on the painting, and then I just give it a tilt to see that I've got it covered in all of the areas. I find that if you put it on fairly fast like this, then it self-levels really easily. You might have a few little patches that you might have missed that you can just pop a bit more extra, but if you don't fiddle with it too much, it's better, because otherwise you're then leaving the palette knife marks in it, which with a piece that is so textured like this, you know, it really doesn't matter that much if you've got brush marks or textured marks or palette knife, because look, we put the crackle paste on it. You can't get more textured than that. We're not accountants. We're not going for perfection here. We're creative artists, and we're creating masterpieces of art. So don't pressure yourself too much thinking that you haven't achieved perfection, because that is an illusion when you're creating artwork. Right, so I've had a good fiddle with it now. You just have to leave it alone and let it dry. It will self-level if you don't keep poking at it. Just got to make sure you don't have any big obvious gaping holes. And other than that, The hardest thing is to quit poking and leave it alone. Let it dry. It's going to dry up absolutely magnificent. You can already see the richness of colour that the liquid glass is creating, and that's just going to be beautiful. Have a look at how beautiful the painting has dried up. I'm so happy with it. Now, the liquid glass really does look like it's called. It looks like liquid glass. It's a fabulous coating on the painting. I even love the feel of it. I think it's very close to a resin type effect. Definitely the closest that I have found in an acrylic product. I absolutely love the different areas. I like up here, you can see that section there of the cells from where the paints reacted. The beautiful bronze and my swipe across here has created those cells. That looks beautiful. Then we've got the texture in here from the spray paint. I love this acrylic spray paint. It's absolutely fabulous. And then we move down here and we get more and more textures. There's the beautiful pearl white in amongst it, and look at the incredible texture of the Crackle Paste. What do you think? Do you think it's a little weird? I love it. I even like the feel of it. Feels amazing. What I like is the different textured areas, the really thick crackled textured base, but then the beautiful smooth flowing fluid paint at the top with the glorious cells. The colors worked really well for this particular technique, with all of the earthy tones and the metallic bronzes. I love it. I'm going to hang it. I think it's worked really well. It's going to look stunning up on the wall. And I think the experiment was really successful. Now, you never quite know. And if you pick up anything from my videos, just embrace the courage to experiment, because you don't know until you try. This was the first time of putting Crackle Paste on the canvas first and then pouring on it. I think it was rather successful. I'm pretty happy with the texture. It looks really good. It's really, really interesting, and you don't have to worry about your paint cracking. It's been a whole lot of fun. The painting's beautiful. I hope you are inspired. Now, don't forget, you'll find more links in the description under the video if you want to know what paint I'm using, what mediums I'm using, where you can find the different products. Have a look there. You can always find out more about who I am on my website, FroyleArt.com. I'd love to see you, so come back again and join me in the studio next time.